What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. You might have heard about this alternate ending scene for Infinity War and the Hulk showing back up via that art book that we just got released 2 weeks ago. I'm going to break down the keyframe and what it means for Avengers 4. Before we do that, if you could, grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff and a ton of other stuff through the holiday season. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, and I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again at the end of the video. So we got a brand new Infinity War art book that came out a couple weeks ago. And in that book are featured a ton of concept drawings and keyframes. Let's talk about what a keyframe is quickly. A keyframe is something that one of the artists at Marvel Studios, they have several at their employ, are instructed to do to be the go-between between the directors and producers and the VFX and CGI teams in order for them to explain what they want and what they expect out of the visuals for that scene. Directors and producers, while multi-talented as they are not part of the Marvel Studios artistic team. They have their own artists. So what happens here is that Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, etc., hire their team of artists. They tell them what they want, and these artists work closely with Marvel Studios to develop keyframes like the one that was featured in this book. Now, this keyframe was for the original, perhaps, or just an alternate ending for Infinity War, in which all of the Avengers end up on Wakanda instead of split between Titan and Wakanda, in which case the Hulk shows back up, and in some sort of final battle with Thanos, he's defeated again. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a visual of the keyframe that's featured in the book. Number one, the keyframe is very, very blurry via the pictures that are available on the internet, and my copy has not come in the mail yet. So, unfortunately, I don't have that. Trust me, you're not missing much. But the keyframe does exist. The difference between a keyframe and an alternate ending versus a deleted scene is that this was never put to film. While they're early concepting for the script and the storyline, they'll have artists do several keyframes for all sort of the possibilities that could happen. And as they start to whittle down the story, they'll hone in on and develop the certain ideas that they need. Simply because there was an artistic keyframe for a scene in which Hulk showed back up, and it could have been an alternate ending to what we got in Infinity War, does not mean it was a deleted scene, and means it was actually scratched rather early in the development process while they were writing. There's another video on my channel called How Hulk Gets Revenge in Avengers 4. There will be a link at the end of this video. I go into depth about circular storytelling, how Infinity War opened with Hulk losing to Thanos so that Avengers 4 could end with Hulk defeating Thanos. I think it makes much more sense for his through line as a character and this new arc they're on record as seeding through Thor Ragnarok, Infinity War, and the follow-up Avengers 4 to have Professor Hulk be the final version of the Hulk and have that be the version that finally shows back up, takes on Thanos, and defeats him. You guys have loved to tell me in the comments as I've been covering the Hulk for the last 6 months that you guys think Professor Hulk is one of the weakest versions. But the MCU in the past has only drawn on certain characteristics from different characters and made amalgamations as needed. So I don't think this Professor Hulk that we're going to be getting is going to be a weaker version. I think it's going to be the best of both worlds. And that is going to make more sense for him to show back up at the end of Avengers 4 and close the whole battle off. I think another important thing to note was this keyframe depicted all of the Avengers on Wakanda, not split between Titan and Wakanda. And I think what probably happened there was twofold. Number one, they probably realized that that was going to be way too hectic and way too insane, and probably not going to depict the type of battle that they wanted to, having so much crammed into one small fight in an open field like Wakanda. That also, like I said, twofold, leaves them open for doing that grand fight finale in Avengers 4, where you finally do get every superhero in frame. Now, there's a couple of other theorists on the internet who think that this big rumored final scene with every superhero in frame is just Tony Stark and Pepper Potts' wedding. That way you get every actor in the scene, but you don't have to pay for CGI, and it's not an insane battle. I think that would be a horrible misstep and a real missed opportunity. Why do you even bother to do all these movies and have all these superheroes if you can't have that insane payoff where if it's only just 5 minutes, every superhero finally makes it into frame and they team up together and take on Thanos. Many people have pointed out, myself included, this is going to require them to undo the snap before some Thanos final battle. But if you're interested in how that can take place, also make sure to click on the video explaining the butterfly effect and what's going to happen with time travel in Avengers 4 at the end of this. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Would you have rather seen the Hulk show back up at the end of Avengers Infinity War? Or are you glad that they're saving him for Avengers 4? Are you excited to see Professor Hulk? Do you think the Hulk should have just smashed Thanos the first time? Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros. One at the 100 and one at the 150,000 subscriber mark. At the 75,000 subscriber mark, we're giving away this awesome Avengers 1 Trendsetters Marvel licensed, official Marvel licensed, limited edition 2500 plaque commemorating the first Avengers movie. Each plaque contains 10 original film cells from the first movie. You used to be able to buy these on eBay. They're all gone. Completely gone. Every single one of these has been sold. They're super cool. If you want to win this or the PlayStations, same rules apply. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell, because the more videos that you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks for checking out the channel and stick around because we'll be posting again real soon.